Thank you very much, everybody. You're welcome. This is Felix Smith Jimo, the team leader of Plan B Express. Just to and a high effect to what we do in Plan B Express, and we've always been emphasizing for people to be personally involved in their businesses and then identify buying opportunity and all of that. Now, of course, you know that in our prior interactions, we talked about opportunities that line in Plan B Express, right from being part of a mentorship platform, which will cost you about $5,000, but that's not the issue. The issue is that if you don't start from there, you can start from other things like the low gems hunt, like the stock trading and all of those. There are so much things you can do in Plan B Express. And one of the good news is this: we're still running on a kind of special offer for people that will be kind of ad hoc group for 5 months, which has started the month of November and it will continue to the month of March. Meaning, in this season, anytime you join, we're going to close that window by month of March. Not that we will not allow people to come in again. Not that we don't say, okay, then people continue. No. If you're coming in right now, you are enjoying that 5 months. If you come in after 3 months, it's still the remaining month you will enjoy. After that, everybody close up, and then more activities have started. If you now want to continue to be on our low gem platform, so there will be a need for you to, get enrolled into the full low gem platform, which costs about $750 yearly. And of course, maybe people who pass through this may have a special offer at that time. Even it will not be a big problem for you to pay that time, because at that time you have learned some things and you have made some money and you know how to go about other things in the space. So I don't think it's going to be a big barrier for you at that time. So guys, let me quickly just show us now. So we've been talking about the full-time free career trading activities and all of that. Now, I've told you what we do basically in Plan B. First of all, there's our priorities portfolio building. And so that way you need to have all of those, your wallet, exchange platform and all the like, MetaMask wallet, Trust wallet, and all of that. Now, that's one side. And then permutation on how we do that. You want to know more, that you have to be on our private mentorship or Build with me. How do we build portfolio? It's one of the greatest things that people miss, and they thought that cryptocurrency is just about hype or Ponzi scheme. No, cryptocurrency is not about hype or Ponzi scheme. It's beyond that. If you do not understand how to build portfolio in crypto, everything will look like a jargon to you, or will look like a fake, or just like what people talked about, in the space. So, but when you settle down, you know that this space is a big business, guys. Cryptocurrency is a big business. So you have to respect yourself to work on what actually matters and all of that. So then you want to raise money rather than wasting your money to Ponzi scheme. The best way to raise money is either learn how to trade personally by yourself. Number two, learn how to follow instruction like buy low gems and all of that. So, and in trading, you have different trading aspects now. You have the future, you can trade future trading, you can trade Forex, you can trade synthetics, you can trade using robotic system and all of that. All of these are means to generate money so that you can build your portfolio. When we talk about portfolio, let me just quickly show you guys something. When we're talking about portfolio, let me go back here. Let's say this is a coin. We are going to have to use daily. Let's say this is a coin now, for instance, and then let me say I'm going to go to MATIC as one of the portfolio tokens, for instance, you want to use in building your portfolio. Now, you've bought MATIC. Now, so MATIC actually had gotten to a point where you say, okay, it should have some kind of reversal, right? Now, when you are building a portfolio, when you are building a portfolio, what you do, you are looking at long-term, like weekly, daily, monthly, right? So as you were now, so let's go to weekly, for instance, of how long time MATIC had been, coming down, right? And then you're looking at a buying opportunity. This is MATIC, for instance. Okay, so this is MATIC. So you're looking for a buying opportunity for MATIC, right? So let me just take off this, guys. Okay, don't mind me. I have a lot of mark. So to tell you, not today that I've been trading MATIC and not today that I've been building portfolio with it. So I'm just showing an example. I'm not teaching you. You just tell yourself, now this is MATIC, for instance. Now, this is 12,000% for somebody, 12,130, whatever percent, which took how many days? What's this? So this is it, for instance. MATIC in 2021, right? Somebody bought from February, January, and all of that. It was flat initially, right? So now somebody bought and then rode. These are investors. Now, knowing when to buy and know when to sell, not regularly. You've just bought a coin and you hold, and then maybe when the market is entirely changing direction and then you want to sell. So for instance, as an investor, this was last year, June, MATIC tried to jack up and eventually fill out, okay? So now, let's take, this is the year you're coming. And then we always see there are good seasons to enter into the market. So let's say MATIC at about 51 cents. So MATIC, when, let's look at it. So this is weekly, right? So MATIC was coming down, and eventually on weekly time frame, you were able to find probably an entry to MATIC, right? You're able to find an entry to MATIC, maybe somewhere here, or irrespective of where you find an entry. So let's say you found an entry at that 49 cents. Remember, I was telling people at 47 cents or 49 cents or thereabout. So, but you're able to find an entry, or let's just say you found an entry here at 61 cents. It was just a few times, not long. So let's say just at 61 cents. Now, at this point, you are holding MATIC. You are holding MATIC. And where are you looking at? You are looking at the bull run that MATIC could do. Maybe haven't bought. You are looking at MATIC. So I'm just showing you as an investment vehicle. So let's say at 60 or 61. So you are looking at MATIC, the previous all-time high of about 2.8. So that's about 360 something percent, maybe when this bull run happened, right? 300 and something percent, maybe when this bull run happened. So if you buy MATIC, let's say from here now, so that means to the previous all-time high of MATIC, if you get there, you are targeting 200%. You know, you're an investor. Now, the same MATIC you just bought and kept, probably you can keep it there somewhere where you can be scalping, farming it. So the same MATIC you get back, let's go to daily time frame. So this is MATIC on daily time frame, right? So you probably want to swing MATIC as it were, maybe daily time frame, I haven't checked. See, this is it. This is a very fantastic entry, however. So you want to swing the same MATIC and at the same time scalp the same MATIC. So look at, you go to 4 hours or 1 hour, for instance. Now, MATIC, since then that it has been happening from that 40-something, 50-something, you probably will have sold MATIC maybe as a swing trader. As a swing trader, let's go to 1 hour when you find the proper entry, right? As a swing trader. Now, only MATIC, apart from, yeah. So now, you know you are a swing trader. Let's see where you probably will have sold MATIC. So I'm just doing that. So all of this region, you probably have not sold MATIC because you're a swing trader. So it's a day trader that must have sold MATIC severally. So you now probably sold MATIC maybe up here because this is where now you have a lower low, and then you have sold MATIC here and waiting, right? And then you are buying another MATIC at this point. And then, so I'm just showing you practically as an investor. And then for the one you bought and hold, you were not doing anything, you just kept it there. Now, MATIC again, you bought another set here. Now you have sold MATIC here now again, for instance, right? And you are buying back here. So you have sold MATIC at about 86 cents or thereabout, 86, 85 cents, and you are buying MATIC back at 78 cents. Just something. Now you have sold MATIC here again because you are an swing trader at about 92 cents or 90 cents. And then you are waiting again to buy MATIC, perhaps maybe here, about 84 cents. That's a swing trader. And it's the same instrument, right? But you have bought some and hold. You have bought some and hold. Now, So if you are now trading it as future trading too, you can see it's still the same strategy you're using. But at this point, you are going to a more lower time frame, okay? A more lower time frame for MATIC. Okay, so you can see now for MATIC as is, maybe you are trading it on your future trading and all of that. So at this point in time, you actually have bought and then you have taken your profit. So you could short here again, you long again. You understand? At this point in time, you are entry and exit and all of that, the same instrument. Now, I'm just using a practical example. Now, as an investor, you probably do not have time for all of these, but for a hybrid investor who buy low, sell high, and at the same time holding it, probably will find an entry and exit in future trading. That's one aspect of trading for trading crypto, or even still on the spot. This is almost like a double top. So let's take it. Let's go to line chart, something like that. Can you see? And then you probably have sold. There is no how you wouldn't have sold MATIC at that point because you understand basic things in the market. Now, here you are waiting, either MATIC should break up here or come down here. Like I told you, maybe 84, 85, or probably just at a demand zone for you to now find another entry for MATIC. That's one aspect. That's one aspect. So at that point, you open different platforms. Maybe for future trading, we use CoinW, MX Global, and then for your spots, maybe on your OKs, you have to buy low, sell high, and you continue to do that. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. Now, then the other aspect is, like people want to trade future, for instance, like if I go to OKs now, this is OKs, right? So this is OKs, so markets now. So for instance, let's say I want to buy MATIC on spot. I come to trade, go to spot, just an example. So there I go, and then I say MATIC. So I locate MATIC. So here is MATIC, and I want to buy MATIC, okay? So let's say I'm buying MATIC at 84 cents or thereabout. So I probably would come to the price and put 85 or 84, whichever price I want to buy with. So how much worth of MATIC am I buying? Let's say $200 or $100. All right, and I keep it, and it show me this is the volume of MATIC you're going to have, no problem. Now, one of the lovely things about OKs is the fact that you can do, your spot can be done like normal other trade, like future. So I can set a profit if I like, a swing you want to do. So how do? I go back now. If I'm going to buy, and look at the previous all-time high. So let's say 90.91, right? 90.91 cents, if I'm buying at this point. So I come back to my OKs. Okay. And then $100 worth. So take profit and set it at what price? 0.92. Stuff like that. Just right. Now, if I want to put stop loss, I can as well put stop loss, but this is a spot trading, so I may not put, so I now click buy MATIC. Confirm. Can you see now? It has set the price. When MATIC gets here, just buy for me, all right? So, and then I leave it. Remember, I've said to take profit. But sometimes, that the market's a little bit dicey and you have to use a stop loss. I haven't looked at, okay, if MATIC go below this price, it's going to go down so much. So you can go back to when it go down again to rebuy. So that's one of the things you're doing, right? So if it's on future now, for instance, if it's now on future, yeah, so if it's on future now, so let's look at it. So assuming you have checked your market, right? So whichever coin probably you have analyzed, or you see that, okay, this is, so let's say it's the same MATIC or whatever, right? And then you want to buy into it. So future, so let me just experiment future to you. All right, so this is demo anyway. So, so I go to future, right? So I go to trade, right? Now it's derivatives, right? Futures. Thank you. So this is futures. So, and then what I'm using MATIC. So MATIC, can you see now? So this is MATIC. Buying future, because supposed to be seeing long, not this buy sell. Okay. So MATIC. Or is MATIC not here? Okay, maybe MATIC is not allowed there because this is a demo, so understand that. So let me use what I find there. So BTC is there, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Avers, EOS, okay, Tron. So let's use Tron or whichever. So this is Tron USDT. So now the first thing is that what type of leverage am I using? Isolated, cross. So I'm using isolated. Leverage size, you are saying how many X? So let's say I say 10X. So we confirm. Okay. 10X. Okay. So I'm using 10X for this market. So now there I go. I want to open a trade. So am I using market price? So let's use market price to be very fast. Okay. But don't use it in most cases where you are trading. So, all right. So let's say 1,000 Tron, or let's say 2,000 Tron. Okay. So you can see how much the cost. The cost is going to cost me is $22. That's the cost. That means it's $220 for everything ordinarily. So it's cost me. So take profit and stop loss, perhaps. Okay. So let's look at it. You know, we're just doing random stuff. So let's say 0.111. Okay. Okay. 111, stuff like that. Let's just start. Okay. Say $2. So let's, okay, 115, thereabout. So stop loss 0.101. 110.107. I'm just doing random stuff, okay? 04 06 9 8. Okay, stuff like that. So this is 50%. So I'm going long. So I click on what? Long. Confirm. Can you see now? Now open long. So it's already show open. So let's look at it. Order history. Maybe it has not picked it. I think I pick order market price because it's supposed to show position. Okay. So let's go. So let's watch what happens. So when the order is picked, you're going to see, and then maybe because we actually use market price. I think so. So that is now the trade when it's executed, and now you're going to see whatever the price gets to and all of those things. And then that's how to do long. So I always tell people for beginner, do not go more than maximum 10x. No, you should start from 3x, 5x, but maximum 10x. You find there are occasions when the market is totally crashing or everything is pumping, you can jump in, you can use 20 years, 50 years, but it should be occasional. I always tell people, no matter what you are doing, if you're trading lot size always, your leverage margin size is always too high, you are likely going to have yourself in trouble sometime. You will not be able to manage risk. So that's a good poor risk management. Because when the market is out of hand, you will not be able to control it. And that's one of the things we always encourage people to not to use too high leverage. If not, you have yourself to blame. Okay, so that's for that on the, maybe you're trading future. And so it's the same thing. You come to do your technical analysis to check your market direction. And of course, put your stop loss. And I'll tell people in trading, loss is the first thing you must consider. You might have agreement with loss before you take into, this is my target for profit. Without identify what you want to lose, then you invariably say you are a joker of what you want to make. Because chances are there, it's about probability, but you're taking a higher probability. The chances are there that the market could go that way around. You now say, if the market go that way around, how much do I agree to let go with the market? That's what you are doing. So, if you don't say, this is the amount I want to let go with the market, either your mind or you now stamp it as you say it by setting the stop loss, then you're going to have yourself to blame. So that's future, and the sports, I've showed you how to trade the sports and all of that. So then the other one is the volatility. So let me go to volatility. I love these guys, so crazy, right? So volatility is a place where you trade different instruments, okay? Now, but before you can go ahead, if you're in our community, you go to our forum, take the link sent there, or ask any of your leader within our community to ask of their link, right? Ask of their link. So you get registered, you verify your account. It's simple to verify. So if you get registered, you verify your account, it will tell you create account. So there you can now, I've done a video on that, how to get, it will show get, like this account, it shows that you open a deriv. So this is the one you are going to make use of, deriv MT5. All right, make sure you verify your account. Of course, in the process of opening the deriv MT5 is when you'll be asked to verify your account. You do all the detail, right? But at first, what will come up is the demo, something like this. All right, once you open an account, so what will first come up is the demo. So you probably want to open a demo account, okay, so that for practice. So look at it. If I want to, so this is how you get the MT5. So you register, verify your account, and then to get the demo, look at it, so get. I click on get. So it's going to ask me for password, so I can create any password, okay? I can create any password. And say add account. So this is demo account, right? Continue. So look and see, this is my demo account. Now the password you created, write it down. And this ID number, look at this ID number. Sorry, look at this ID number. You're going to write it down, this ID number. So I write my ID number down, and then you're going to take your ID number. So you go to your phone and download MT5, MetaTrader 5, right? You download it, it's free. So you now go there and you click on the plus sign on the where you see account. Click on plus sign, it will show you find broker. You type deriv.com. By the time you even type deriv, it's going to bring up the .com. So when you bring out the .com, very simple. You now log in, right? You log in by putting your ID and your password. Please, warning, do not ensure the server is not showing server 2. If it's showing server 2, click on it to pick option only server. If you take server 2, there are things you may not be able to implement. So make sure it's not server 2. And if it's showing demo, change it to server, right? And then so you can now, right? You can now log in And then, so it's a practice account, which is the demo. It's a practice account. And then the same way, now when you now want to open the real, so you click on here, go to Trader Hub, and then you click on real. Okay, so you see the way I did it. Okay, if I want to change it now, I go to demo. I really want to stamp this guy for practice with some persons. Okay, so if you have done that, so if you go to the real account, okay, and of course, see the same way you open the account. Now, you want to fund your account. Of course, when you're opening an account, it shows you to create USDT wallet, which you have done, right? So you want to click on deposit. So you have created the USDT wallet. I don't use local currency for fast transaction. So you click on deposit, you're going to see for cryptocurrency. So of course you have your cryptocurrency, your wallet that was created before, right? So you copy your wallet address, go to wherever you are sending the money from, very simple, and send the money in. Haven't sent the money in, come back, see transfer, right? So it's telling me I do not have money, so I cannot implement this. So when you click on transfer, you're going to see from your main wallet to MT5, the Reef MT5. You put in the detail, you just click and select it and put the amount you are sending. If you send in 1,000, it's not compulsory you send the whole 1,000 to your MT5. That's another discipline you can help yourself with, so that even when you blow the account, you can always come back to take part of the money. But I'm not asking you to be very greedy when you are trading. There's still many things we talk about that. So if that is done, you are good to go on your. So anytime you make money, you want to withdraw, it's the same process. You come to your cashier, see the withdrawal here, right? You do not have any money there. It's just what it's telling us. So you can make a withdrawal. So you can see now I'm on trade here. I'm supposed to have exit, but I don't even remember. Because I think I was on profit already, but I'm sure the profit has dropped to $8. The profit was about $17 initially. So, and the guy is actually struggling to cross that region, because I expected the guy to pump up. So, but it's actually struggling to get out of that region. If you look at that market now, this is anything below 200 moving average. That resistance is so strong. Now, if you understand market analysis more, you see that this market is actually changing direction already. Why? It was creating a very fantastic higher high, higher low, higher high. You hear? Since when it got over here, up here, it come down, it move up, it come down. This one was higher than this. This one was higher than this. This one was higher than this. So it broke the structure here. Because here, it actually needs to put the structure here before. Here, see the resistance that came here. Now, this, I'm going a little bit more technical here. So over time, when you are learning, that's why we tell people to pay attention in learning. So that means this market that's crashing down is likely going to come down to this star region, 46.94, thereabout, because it's actually struggling now. So now another region it may come back and bounce from again is this point where it is now. If it did not bounce from where it is now, then that's very, very delicate. Okay, but this 5-minute time frame, of course, we'll have to go to higher time frame to check what I'm doing. Now, this market, it was coming down, a downtrend, okay? Since, look at it from here after making very fantastic up. So you look at resistance over and over and over and over and over was rejected. And then the market start coming down. A pullback, come down, a pullback. At this point, I want to break, but you won't take this market serious that is returning. Why? The previous high before this, before low before this is still up. This is swing high. Until it's able to come, it creates a bottom, fine. But is it able to conquer this previous high? No. Then you can't take it serious. Okay? You can't take this guy serious because it was unable, right, to create something mini. So you can see the market now. I told you it's more delicate now, right, for this guy. Now, it's couldn't cross here, and then that's why it continued the downtrend. Fantastic, it got here. This is 800 moving average. So it got here, it got a bounce. Oh, wow, that's lovely. And that was a meaningful bounce. It broke down again because below the 7 SMA, and then look at a reversal point again. This is a pin, then jump up, another pin. It got rejected. It got reacting to this point, right? And then it got rejected. And it bounced down. This is 1, 2, 3. So similar to what you say triple top, right? So if you look at it now, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the market got rejected, and so couldn't break down. So that was good. So, but at this point, being it good, it got here again, got rejected. You are careful. Why are you careful? Because this previous time, that's the previous swing high. So you are careful not to have issues with this guy here. So it bounced down. But luckily enough, now it got bounced and creates a higher high than this. So this was higher than this. That makes a lot of sense. A lower high, a higher low, all right, whatever. So a lower, a higher low. So that means this was good, right? Then it got bounced again, the next market. That was good. And it was above this, which is very okay. Now, but this was still there. And then it come back and of course bounce from here. This is a very good market. And then it bounce up here. Now, this is looking at 200 moving average up to up. Very strong and difficult to break. And you can see the reaction of the market now. What's happening? He couldn't create, so there's a change of character here. He come here, he couldn't create, now this is a higher high, right? This guy ought to have bounced and moved here. This one ought to have above this. That market would have been good. But now it couldn't make it. The market is going down again. You say, okay, why not? Are you sure it's not doing this thing? Well, it may do, but this market may come down here. If I check my market now, the money I made before that was $15, was I've turned to maybe $3 or $5. Okay, it's about $6 or so. Now, that's where when you are now trading, when it's still not broken the market properly or the structure properly, you wouldn't want to stay too long. However, the market is uptrend, but it's still going to come down here. So the best I could do, either to just take my profit from the market, right? Because the regions at which it ought to bounce, it has failed those regions. So I'm not seeing the chances of it bouncing now immediately because there are structure it respect. So I'm expecting a bounce from 4693 region and all of that. By the time if you monitor this market, when it gets there, it's going to create a bounce. Why? Because this guy, the MACD, is still up. Okay. So you can see that I have actually missed a very big profit. So I'm going to close the trade, but it could bounce, so it's a volatility market. So, but ordinarily I will wait for the next 1 minute to see this candle close. So, but I don't have time. Oh God, see, can you see the bounce? So it now creates a bounce now. So I just closed the market and it bounced. So look at it from the place it bounced from. $8. So if you add that $8 to my $6, that's $14. So can you see now? So you are not going to take it serious because after this, it may create another bounce here that will make a higher high. But at this region, this is still a very serious point of resistance for this market. But you saw what I told you guys, that it's either it bounced from here, right? It's either and that's why you always wait for a candle to close. That it's either it bounced from here or it failed and now bounced from here. But the truth of the matter is that it has already got off from the bottom here, but there's a restriction here. So over time, it will now break out this guy, and then the next point you are looking at will be this 4725. So if you break this point, I could say, okay, let me find small buy. Okay, so it's aha. Can you see, guys? So now it has created a higher one. It has created, so this one now is higher than this. So it's now making more sense. That's why sometimes when you are in the market, when you are trading, you don't stay and be too emotionally attached to your market. Just let it be. Let your market run. See, So I'm sure when you are watching this video, I'm sure you see that I've cut off from the market though, and then so you always wait for a candle close before making your decision. So if you look at it now, if I had waited for the candle close from this point now when the market bounced, this is about $11 or so. So with my $6 that I closed or $5, that would have been about $17 back. So that's one of the things. So this is boom 300. So let me look at boom, this boom 500. Let me look at boom 300. Okay, boom 302 was fine its own way. Wow, okay. Actually saw the broke down here yesterday and it broke, and then now finding its way up as it were. So let me look at crash. Oh, I have a trade that's still running on 500. Yes, I do. Let me check that one. I do. Aha. So that one is $17.37. Is $17.37. It's still running. $17.37. That one is running. So that's one of the things in this. You want to learn more the best way to handle this market. It's simple, but you just need to obey certain steps. And those steps, somebody needs to put you through. So you are interested in learning more about this, then you can inbox me and then I put you through. These are part of the things that I see cover in that $500 of that market entry and exit. So I wouldn't know what should be anyone complain if you don't want to invest in yourself. Because when you invest in yourself is when you can make more. But if you do not invest in yourself, you can't make more. That's the challenge we have today. So I trade majorly 300 and 500 and crash 500 and 300, then V75 and V25. That's all. Other ones, steps, I don't trade steps, but somebody maybe the lovely thing he love to trade maybe steps. So that doesn't mean that if I don't trade step, nobody should trade step. So, but I always tell people, trade what you are used to, what you understand, so that you will not give yourself unnecessary stress. All right. So this is V75 and then V25. V75 is a bit slower, but you can be more consolidating. Okay. Now look at the region got broken. And I already said it that this is oh God, block attract block. Oh, that's just one of the things I've seen in this market. Can you see this market? It got rejected. This is my counter trend line. 1, 2, 3. So it got rejected all over here. Higher, higher. So this was lower. This was lower. This was higher than this, lower than this, lower than this. So that obviously, you know, this downtrend, okay? And you do not need anybody to tell you that this is a downtrend. So it got rejected again. So as long as it got rejected here, you have sold, right? And then even once do this bouncing, it's not your business. Now, finally, it got broken, the trend line. See that? Now the trend line got broken, and then you are looking at the market should come down here, right? Just like kind of order block. And then you find an entry here. From this entry already, and the market again, you want to look at is either you get rejected at this point or this point. Irrespective of where you get rejected, it's still not broken. So you look at it over here. So now this is what we're doing. If you come in here, like maybe you find, say, man, the market is going to find an entry here. And first, you should put your stop loss. So let me do something. Good here. Okay. So you are using maybe 1:2. So let's just go up, okay? Let's just go up to this point. So you want to go by what you want to agree to lose is 20 pips. This is 2 times this is 20 pip, 20. So if you are, if 1 cent, if it's 1 cent, 1 cent times 20, it's $2. So you say, I can agree to lose $2 in quest to make $2 times 9 is $2 times 9, that's about $18. So that means your first take profit, if it's by 1:2, your first take profit is even here, very close. So, but in this case, you know, you are in the market monitoring it, right? So you perhaps, I know that you may first look at this point because of the market's movement. So here, which is about 4 ratio, 1:4. So at this point, it's a 1:9. So now this is the point. Sometimes you can just be in the market, maybe because it's just a few minutes ago. You can now probably, when you see the market getting to this point, and is reacting to the market, you can close your market and go away. Now, you know, this is 15 minutes or 5-minute time frame. You probably will not even. It is when you are using 1 hour, 30-minute time frame that you can find a very structure. When it's broken, you enter the market and you allow it to be, then you are fine. So let's look at the boom back. I'm sure they must have. Oh, I missed that trade. I exit. That was too bad because I was busy. So we're still having a contention, right? So, you know, we're using 5 minutes. So let's go back to that 5 minutes. It's still contending very soon. So you can see now. So that's why sometimes when you are trading, somebody will be speaking big English. I don't use indicator. I hate indicator. Unprofessional. Don't listen to them. You are using indicator and it works for you. Let me show you one thing you learn here. Do you see all this line? Is the market respecting those regions? Yes. So if he aid you to make profitable trading, so why are you trying to impress anybody? You see, I told you anything below 200 moving average is already a problem. Can you see now? The market again is about to sell. Oh, yeah. It's about to sell down, maybe sell down to 4704 again or 47. So I even actually need to close that other one. Okay. So now, remember we said everything you are doing, you wait for the close of the candle. So this candle need to close. It's still remaining 2 minutes to just around 2 minutes. So if this candle have not closed, you can't make decision. Understand this very perfect. Candle must close before you make. If you are losing or you are gaining, let candle close. Unless you are just doing gambling, you just want to do buy, sell, and jump out. Okay. So once the candle close, you can, okay, like this is a pin bar, all right, or what we call gravestone. If this guy, as a printer, either is green or red, and the next candle open below it and is going down, and it close in red, that means the market is going down here. But now, this guy open beside it, it has not closed and it's green, then you want to watch it. You can see that this is a very serious resistance. So you want to wait. If your care is not taken after this close of this candle, you may print this one red and a green one come up, boom. Or at the almost to the close of this candle, maybe a few seconds, you see this guy pump out of this place. So, and then that means new journey starts. You can see why you're in the market. Monitor, just a simple thing, understand price action. And of course, if you look at the MACD is still very showing from fantastic cross. I always tell people, I said, MACD is a momentum indicator. So what can you justify around when this guy, yes, since here he had been showing a kind of, right, bullish divergence from here. This was going down, this one was going up. And then eventually, even if you are not serious about the whole thing, at the cross of the MACD, you probably want to take it serious. But that's why you need to learn price action. What's the price showing? Even when the MACD is still showing that I've not crossed, so I'm still trying to cross. But you are looking at the price action. You will have made some money. And that's why every step to step, learn how to draw your trend line, learn how to do your horizontal, and identify some peak point. You see, I just identified this point here, identify this point here. See this is a what? A pin bar and a red. So perhaps because this is up there, as it is closing, you're now taking a trade. So even if it's not here, you can take this trade now, back down here. You know that it's going to, that's about $8. That's about $8. And then as it come here, Then the next candle printed, and then bullish. That's another $11 or $10 or $5, whichever one. This one, I will not take this one so seriously because it's still going down and all of that. So because what you are looking is that the market is actually returning up. And so you want to like take up. You want to find an entry. So finding an entry for buy. So can you see now the candle had closed? Aha. Can you see, guys? The candle closed and then was waiting. Another one got printed, right? Can you see now? So a new candle printed. So this is, can now see that for the fact that this is a pin bar, where did it come out? And what candle preceded? So the candle that preceded is very important. So the market continues. So that means it's still a buy. So imagine that the market are closed. Think, okay, I have not closed the other one. Think. I was saying, let me wait. Okay, that one's still about $17, $18. Okay, so that's how, right? That's how we trade volatility. And so you want to learn more. Of course, you have to enroll in that market entry and exit. So it combines everything. And then simple way to now make money. I can tell you if you settle down with equity of $100 or $50, you can do average of, so if you start with equity of $50, for instance, don't take too many trades. And then once you do $10, $5, $2, $3, take it. And if you are trading boom or crash, always target the spike. Always target the spike when you are in the market. So like your V75, you can make your V75 to be very good entry point with higher time frame to help yourself. Or when you know you are in the market to settle down and trade. So like higher time frame of like, if I go to 1 hour now, or 30 minutes. So if you go to 1 hour, can you see now? So if you're in 1 hour, you know that it's still a downtrend. Am I correct? So you may not find frequent trade. You may not find frequent trade, but right? So this is it, for instance. So this is a very good market to find, right? After the whole, so correction, okay, indication, correction. Okay, you're waiting. So here, the guy got rejected. Now this is 50 moving average. This is 7 SMA. So look at it. The market got broken down here. So you probably didn't enter here. You enter this candle or even here. So let's look at it. So what gave you confirmation? So this is 272 pips already. If you down this point, it's about 414 pips. So if it's like 1 cent or so, that's about $14. Is it $14? Or if it's about 10 cents, I don't know, maybe $14 or $44 thereabout. So you could use 1 hour or at least 30 minutes, but you must do your top-down analysis so that you don't make a rash decision. Can you see now? Very nice. So that's how this market is played. That's how this market, I love boom 500. Guys can print money. Okay. So you can see now it's still struggling within that region. Okay, so you can see that resistance at that region can be very critical. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so please pay rapt attention to good learning, right? Learning is so important. Okay. Okay. So let's go this way. Okay, sorry, it's like what I was just sharing all this while was not showing. This is what I was showing, and then all the market movement I was showing, all of that. All right, thank you very much, everyone. You have a nice time. Bye.